What's up, boys and girls? Welcome to day 266 of backtesting every single day. Now, let's get going to the session in version model 2019 and see how it goes. So far, we've backtested 6 years. Damn, it's crazy. Right, so we'll be doing this in version model 2019. Let's play. We're on Tuesday here. Let's see. So price looks somewhat bullish. Do we have a gap here? Slightly, and there's another block. Let's see. If there's a 4 hour, I'd like to consider fair value gap more than an order block. We have a very beautiful inversion here and an unfilled 4 hour. So I'm looking for bullish targets because today I am bullish. Now checking the 1 hour. We'll also have another 4 hour retracement lower here. And we have London lows here waiting. I generally like to see price hit this high, so that's what I will be aiming for. We have an unfilled 1 hour, so we might retrace into this 1 hour, then start pushing higher. That could be the bias for the day. Now let's just wait and see what happens. Whoa. Target is going to get hit right now. Okay, so price has already tapped into the unfilled 4 hour. Let's see if it will reject or continue higher. We have 9:30 opening low here, which is very open, so price could drop all the way there. It's possible. Now let's continue. $15 is looking good as well. Okay, now we're still pushing higher. Let's wait. Okay, so 4 hour closed somewhat bullish, very crazy bullish. 1 hour inversion, and so it's still pushing higher. Let's see if we can get a PO3 thing here. 5 minute gap retracement. It's not a 15 minute, but 5 minute has inversed, so I'd like to see it drop a little bit further. Okay, we get a 15 minute gap retracement, run on this low here. I'd like to see it generally inverse inside of this leg here, inside of this gap here. Okay, the inversion gets in right here. 15 minute is rejecting, and we get a run on liquidity. And a sweep, and an SMT. So this here is the SMT. So I'd like to see price generally push to this high here and see if we can get the bag for the day. It's 500 for 160. It's 3 minutes long. So stop at this low here and take profit at this high. We just have to wait now. Oh, come on, get stopped out right away. So was it rejecting like a 2 minute? Yep, it was rejecting a 2 minute. Get a 5-minute inverse. Okay, now that we have a better inverse, I still think longs would be the play. 2-minute was didn't offer a clear one. Actually, 3-minute inverse better. Here. 4 also is about to inverse. $500 over 240, 2 minutes long, right? Yeah. So let's take 2 minutes long here and see how we're about to get cooked. So my stop will be at this low here, take profit at this high. I still have the liquidity sweep. So let's see if it will hold. Let's see, where are we going to go break even? Maybe into this. Yeah. Okay, yeah, break even here. This is an obvious close. ES has already hit the target. What am I waiting for? SMT at the highs. I mean, it might go higher later, but I'm not confident with holding it, knowing that ES has already hit the target. Yeah. Let's go to the next day. Yo, what's up, Alex Krastev? How are you doing? Now, checking the 4 hour, I can see there is a good gap here that's holding price lower. So it might actually continue lower. You can see that yesterday was quite indecisive, so I'd like to determine the bias today, but it looks like it might go lower. We have a 4 hour here. Price tapped into it yesterday and then didn't close above. You can see it failed to embrace it. So I think price might hold bullish for the day. Have the 1 hour run on liquidity here. And we have, it's a gap obviously. Now, I don't know if we have a gap in these legs here because I would like to short targeting these lows. You can see we have a good gap here. Let's see. These two levels are kind of probable, or more probable, and look better to me. So I think I might be biased short here and look for price to drop. Okay. $930 open, run higher. Two-minute inversion and 1 minute inversion. Very, very good rejection. If this 15-minute holds like this, it will be great. We have a run on liquidity here, and it's also an SMT. So I'd like to see price head to these low here, or even the London low. So let's try that thing as well. Yeah, I'm also doing great, man. I'm doing good. Just, you know, putting in the work and backtesting to get to gather more data, collect more data for my model. Yeah, 13 points will actually be okay here. So that's 500 over 26, which is 260, close to 2. So let's short it like this and see. I am trading the inversion model, MEC model, if you know it from the PB trading. Yeah, that's the one I'm trading as of now. Okay, we get around on these lows and then we get an SMT, so price could reverse. Just have to wait, because it's possible that it could reverse. We get a good 15-minute close slightly below this gap, so I'd like to see it continue lower though. yeah, we are cooked here. Okay, so this was a retracement into the inversion here, and damn, price doesn't really want to run this low at all. Anyways, high time frame liquidity sweep with low time frame IFG. Yeah, exactly that one. High time frame liquidity sweep and the low time frame inversion. Come on, why can't it just run this low here? Yeah, we are so cooked at break even here. I mean, why? Why would price work it by, I don't know, 2 points? Okay, that's insane. So it retraces again into the inversion, melts lower after stopping us out. Wow. Wow, that's great, man. That's great that we're trading the same model. Now we should keep putting in the work if we really want to make it happen. Then we are. Anyways, go back test, man. Go back test for sure. And I'm not yet profitable. When I'm profitable, you surely see it on the channel. You'll see, you know, some good trade recaps there every single day. But as of now, I am unprofitable. Okay, I think this could be another entry opportunity here. We have a 15-minute gap retracement. This huge gap here. Going down to 1 minute, we have a run this high here. Run this high here, but this is the 15-minute, and it's also an SMT, and then we get a 1 minute inversion. So if we're still bearish, I'd like to see price head to this low here. But the reason also is because if we are to reverse, then there should be an SMT or a run on liquidity in these lows here. So that's why I'm still confident that these lows might get tapped into. So let's take another short here and see how it goes. So 500 over 140 for. So my stop will be at this high here, take profit at the low, and wait. Whoa. Looks like I'm going to close at break even. Okay, this is good. I'm going to close at 1.6R. Okay. And it continues lower and lower and lower. Anyways, thank you to Alex Krastev. We shall make it happen. You are the guys who make me keep going, man. You guys really do push me. I also, you know, opted to journal it because I know I have to show how the journey looks like, because, well, whether we accept it or not, you know, not many people understand that this thing takes years. This thing takes, you know, months, years to master. So thanks for the sub, man. Let's keep pushing. Anyways, this was a very good trade. It's 11:24. Let's see how the next day goes. Have an SMT at these lows. I don't know if it's a weekly gap actually, so there's a weekly gap here the price is currently in. I don't know if it's going to reject it right now, but if the bearishness stops right here after this liquidity run, then I would like to see longs play out here. I'm checking the 1 hour. We are kind of consolidating here. Let's see. Asia lows here. Okay, now let's wait. So let's see where the liquidity rate takes place. Yeah, exactly, man. I think I can. I really think I can. Anyways, you can see that we have a good run on liquidity here. It's still in this 1 hour gap. I'd like to see it not inverse here. It's also a 2 hour gap here and liquidity run. So if price is still bearish, could expand all the way to these lows, considering that we have Asia lows at this low. So yeah, price might actually be about to trade bearish. Whoa. It's a crazy consolidation. So after this run here, price drops. I wanted to see it inverse like somewhere here or like a 2-minute, which it actually did inverse here. But the reason I wouldn't like to take it is the way it just wicked these lows and these lows and these lows, because running these lows obviously shows that it might go higher, as a bullish sign. Let's see. If I were to take a short here, I have these stacked liquidity here, low resistance and a London low. I think London low will be great for a 2.7 hour. So that will be 500. I see you got your own community as well. Just trying to have my own school community. Trying. Yeah, for sure, man. I will check it out. Alex. Hi, Bravink. I really don't know how to spell your name. I'm very sorry, but I sometimes I use the first presented fair value gap. Sometimes I don't, because not the first presented fair value gap is not the one that I use to determine the inversion that I am going to sell from. For example, this one isn't the first presented fair value gap, it's the 926 gap, and I would like to see shorts towards like this London low here, but I'm quite hesitant of this one because of this liquidity run. So let's just take credit. Yeah, then you can see get another run higher. Okay, so 1 hour just closed, and it closed inversing here, which shows that price could probably be bullish. So we have to wait and see what it shows. Okay, so the 2 hour is still in this gap here. I don't know, is it going to reject though? Because it's going somehow slow. But I think I would lean bullish, because the main time frames that I use are holding bullish. So we have a liquidity run here and this very small SMT. I think here we can get like a 1-to-1 long. Can you also use this 2-minute? So you can use 500 over 120. 4 minutes long on this inversion. We'll be like on to one thing. Yeah, I will close at break even here because you can see that ES has already hit the target. And yeah, these conditions are really not the best. Okay, let's go to the next day. Run on liquidity. Price is still going higher. Run on liquidity. For our run, I have a couple of inversions, so we are having a recovery of price going higher to like these highs here or these highs here. So let's see where we could take the longs to. Got a good retracement inside here. Got an unfilled 1 hour gap here. And let's see where the Asia highs and lows are. Asia low, London low somewhere inside here. So London lows were already taken. London lows and highs. So Asia lows are the ones that are open, but I would like to see price continue bullish without dropping all the way to the lows here. So 9:30 open. I see you backtest 2019. Don't you think there's a difference? Yeah, obviously there is a very, very big difference with how the market was moving because, actually almost every single day there's a difference. Like if the mandate has changed, if we are in some kind of like bubble, like sometimes in 2021 market would move like really, really crazy because, the what was happening then. I think it was like the start of the war and stuff of the wait it's 2022 and 2023. Then in 2024, like when Trump was studying the presidential mandate, also market moved crazily. So the market conditions do change, but I believe that the model could still continue presenting itself in the same way, so that wouldn't be a huge barrier. Price is really, really slow. It's embraced a small thing here, but we have a good 1 hour retracement, so now it should start rejecting. Have a run on this low here. Would like to see it reject and start heading to these highs. We have the 9:30 high here as well, so very good liquidity on the upside. So 2 minute has inversed or not. I have an inversion on this 1 minute. The price took long to inverse it, but now that it has, you can see that it's rejecting these good gaps here and is inversing here. So I think I could take some longs. I see. So you don't think it will be a problem? Well, I don't think it will be a problem, Alex, because you know that's like thinking like everything a market condition, every time a market condition is changed, you will not change your strategy. You will just adapt to maybe having some lower targets, or you will just adapt, but the strategy will still be the same. So take it in this way. Let's say, for example, god forbid, next year we get a war, but let's say maybe next year there emerges like aware with some, countries, maybe with the US and stuff, the market conditions will obviously change. But will you change the strategy? No. So that's the same thing here. The market conditions are different, but do I have to change the strategy because of the market conditions? No. I'll trade the same strategy, but we'll have to, adjust accordingly. Like the targets will change sometimes. Targets sometimes will be small or will be even bigger. So it's all about adapting, I believe. Don't you think the same, Alex? Okay, so 2 minute has burst here. I'm going to use the 2 minute here. Now, I think we can take it here though. Ow. So this will be 500 over 180, 2.7, which is 3 minutes long. And my stop will be at this low here. Take profit at this high. Ooh. Wow, this was a crazy retracement. Yeah, price doesn't want to move at all. I think I'm going to close it obviously here. Has already moved down 1 to 1, I think. Yeah, I fell short of it, but yeah, price isn't moving. I'd rather stay out of this thing here. And then it ends up hitting stop loss. So typical NQ stuff. Exactly, man. Liquidity and fair value gaps will always be there. Like whether you like it or not, market delivers with a coded algorithm. Some people, disagree with that, and I sometimes also think like I don't focus on that. That's not what I should focus on, because whether ICD works or not, as long as I will be making money from it, nobody cares, man. There's no need to argue over strategy and stuff. Here, price is looking so choppy. After it burst here, I thought it would maybe continue bearish. We have this high here that is around 15 points away, that I obviously think will get hit right at a few minutes maybe after market open. We have an unfilled 4 hour, so I'm bullish and I will be marking out the bullish draws on liquidity. I wouldn't like to see price go lower, but we also have Asia lows. Where are they at? I think it's somewhere here. Yeah, right there. I don't want to see price drop all the way to these lows. I would just like to see it, form a model inside this PA here, then break to these highs. Run on the lows here, and let's see if price will deliver higher. Okay, that's a crazy wick at the open. We have 830 lows here, data lows, and they get taken out. But if it was to reverse now, I wouldn't take anything, because no inversion in this price leg. It's absolutely consolidating, so let's abstain from that for now. 4 hour gets a deeper retracement and leaves behind a beautiful SMT. Actually there's more than one SMT here. There's this one here, and there is this one at this low here, data low at 8:30. By the way, I think we had news at 8:30. Wait, not this one. No, this one. So 8:30. Yeah, we had retail sales. So we have SMTs here, and since price is pushing higher, I think price should start rejecting as soon as it inverses. So let's see if it inverses. Wow. So can 9:10 a.m. open versus heavily 2-minute inversion, but ES has already hit some targets. Damn. Let's just wait for something. I think we could have something better. Okay. 15-minute is now rejecting. I'd like now to take longs at least to these highs. We have 2-minute inversion. I believe this is a 3-minute as well. 5-minute is in this gap, which is quite disadvantageous because longing against the 5-minute would not be good. So let's just test it out. Use the 3-minute. Every strategy works, every time frame works, every confluence has its purpose. It's the person behind this chart who decides whether it works or not. Bro, that's, I don't know. That's some wisdom. That's some wisdom there. Some people really do think that some strategies don't work because of this and that, but the reason a strategy works is because a person put in the work and learned it and put his time into it. So whichever strategy, man, as long as it floats your boat. Man, only low probability entries are showing up right now. 9:33 high here. 1 hour rejecting. Okay. 3-minute, obviously the stop is somewhere like here. So 500 over 20, that's 2 minutes long. I would like to check this 5-minute because it's the one that holds more strength. If it fails and starts rejecting, that will be an obvious sign that we're going to get stopped out. Like for example, this here, this is, I don't know, it's kind of obvious that we might get stopped out. But here I will just wait because we have another gap here and see. If it breaks above this high, creates a low time frame break of structure, it will be good. If it doesn't, then we are cooked. So it's still trying to hold inside here. 15-minute also consolidating, so this is very, very crazy. For sure, man. Have a great time, Alex. Have a great time. Yeah, this is a very, very crazy time. Price has started rejecting higher. All right, it's slow, but yeah, it's movement. So these highs here will be great. Let's see. And banger, we get a 2.4 hour. Not a high probability because of, you can see this consolidation here, but very good banger secured there. Let's see if it hits these highs though. Sometimes it just tweaks them out and then doesn't go higher. Wow. So that was a very good exit. Let's go to the next day now. So on the new day, price also opens bullish. So if we are going higher, I'd like to see it expand towards these highs here. Going to the 4-hour, we have a good gap here. The price is rejecting, and it has rejected, hit this high, but I'd like to see it hit these highs. I don't know if it's the all-time highs. All-time highs? Nope, not all-time highs, but very good draws as well. Now after this retracement here, as price expands, I think we can get a good push. 2-hour retracement here, 1 hour still continuing higher. So I think longs will work out on today, but price was quite slow during this time. I don't know why, but we are still progressing. That's the most important part. Right at 9:30 open, we get a drop lower. Two-minute inversion, 1-minute inversion. I mean, this would be a great setup because this thing here is rejecting, this 1 hour, 1 hour is rejecting, and 2 hour is rejecting. So wait, yeah. So I think longs could be good towards these highs here and these 2 hour unfilled gaps. I'd like to see it hit these highs as well. So let's test this out, break even at these highs, and see maybe if we can get to the all-time high. That will be quite delusional, but we just have to test it out. Whoa. Yeah, we are cooked here. We are cooked. Price is closed below the inversion, so this is obviously an indication that we're gonna get stopped out. Okay, loss on the day, 4 hour closes bearish. So it looks like this gap here is the one that's holding. So let's see if we can farm some shorts here. 4 hours dropping, 1 hour is dropping, so on the next retracement higher I will be taking shorts. We happen to be wrong on the bias. Okay, that's a rejection I didn't expect. I'd have loved to see it go a little bit lower. Then it invalidates my bias again. So what I'd say, I'm good that I didn't take any impulsive trades. So we just have to wait and see. Okay, 1 minute has inversed, 2 minute hasn't inversed yet, 5 minute is rejecting, so the next hour holds bullish, completely invalidating our bearish bias earlier. Man, that's insane. Okay, let's not hold through this. Go to the next day. So we are in an unfilled gap, which is obviously now filled from 4th of October last year, and we have this high here. I'd like to see it go higher though, because it looks bullish. Unfilled 4 hour. Unfilled 1 hour. Still bullish, just marking out liquidity target that will get run before the run presents itself, because everything is possible. I just have to sit and observe. So we get a retracement into the 4 hour unfilled and a run on liquidity, obviously. SMT at these lows. Oh, 2 minute fills to inverse. Okay, so 3 minute inverses, 2 minute inverses as well, 5 minute about actually inverses because it has just closed. So this is a very good entry, even though we don't have clear draws. Minutes long. Now after run on this low, let's see if it will go higher. Now I would like to see if it goes like all the way to this target, but as of now let's just use the targets that we've got, because it's also possible that we could get stopped out in just one candle, one bearish candle. We just ruin everything. Now I would like to know where ES is at, because if ES has run this high, I will be doing nothing, and it looks like we're getting stopped out at this candle. This is not good. Okay, we get another retracement lower, running this low, and the SMTs get invalidated obviously, and price that's heading higher. I don't know where it will inverse from, but I would like to long it. And then it hits take profit after stopping us out, like literally after wicking us out actually. So wick out, then price heads to take profit. I don't know how to prevent that. I've tried multiple ways, but let's leave that to probability, guys. So new day opens as well. 4 hour, got even a deeper retracement yesterday, and we still have the high from 10 a.m. here. Wow, this PPR is not looking good. Remember, we're still in this daily unfilled gap, so we could literally just start dropping now. So the fact that I see a BPR here, these two gaps here, I think we might be about to head lower, something like this. One hour here, so let's wait. 9:30 open, runs higher. I'm waiting for a bearish. Wait, will it be bearish? I'm just waiting for an inversion so that I can short this thing. Okay, so 15-minute fails to hold bullish, to be bearish. It's possible that I will be wrong here again. We just have to wait and see. Now after this run higher, I would like to see price expand lower to these lows still, but it will depend on how the 1 hour closes, because if the 1 hour embraces that gap, then we are cooked. Okay, I think shorts might be about to play out though. Low key 1 hour. We have a 2-minute inversion here. So if it runs into this 5-minute gap, obviously I will close the position, because it might reject from there. I'd like to see like the 930 low. Where is the 930 low? This one here. It's sell for minis here. Stop at this high here. Take profit at this low. And wait. Yeah, we are cooked here. Ooh, man, this was really too close. Now, this is obvious that I'm going to get stopped at a break even, because this is a 15-minute gap retracement, and checking the 1 hour, you can see that price has embraced this gap here. I don't know if I don't think I will stay in longs. Let's close it here and see if we can wait, did I say stay in longs? I don't think I will stay in shorts, so let's see if we can take longs instead. And after I close the position, it ultimately drops. Okay, in Q, okay. So what lesson did you want to teach me here? This gap here and the liquidity run. So this was a missed detail. You just focused on this one, not this one. So that's what I had to learn from this. And then price heads to take profit. This was a really great opportunity, considering that it was really scary. Look at this. It's very killing. Bro, could you try adding the opening price of midnight so we could filter out bad trades? I don't really use midnight open. I don't use it, but let's try it. Let's see. Where was the midnight open for this day? Midnight is here. Market opened here, consolidated, pushed higher, and since we were bearish, it expanded lower. So I think these lows here will also get targeted. Yeah, directly. So very good power of 3 delivery here. Very beautiful drop. So that was the lesson of the day. I still don't get why I didn't consider that gap. Alright, let's go to the next day. After the bearishness, market started actually delivering higher. Now checking the 4 hour, we got some sort of retracement lower into this gap yesterday, which is very beautiful run on liquidity that left behind an SMT. So there is liquidity here. we're still pushing. Good inversion. I still think this high here will be great. So we'll trace into, I think we'll trace into this gap, then start delivering higher. Some relatively close here. Just trust me, you'll be fine. Okay. We have an SMT at these lows, and we have, is it a 2 minute or a 3 minute or a 4 minute? Nope, no gaps there. Just have this small gap sitting here. If that price fails to inverse and just starts going lower, we get another run at this low, which invalidates the SMT. Let's go, Zivai. And then the inversion gets in quite. I don't know. Taking this trade wouldn't be the. Okay, this trade is setting up really great, but then we don't have any clear drawn liquidity except if I target all the way to this high. About 500 over 200, 2 minutes long. So Zivai, how have you been doing, man? It's been long. Whoa. That was quick. That was really quick. Damn. Then market sets up another opportunity. Man, it's really tempting me to long. We have another SMT at these lows. Small 1 minute inversion at this gap. Now I think this is like some sort of liquidity generation, these highs here. Okay, let's try it out, and if it fails, we'll build the last trade of this backtesting session. If it does, we might do one extra analysis, or just do a review of the data collected so far and our day there. So stop will be at this low, take profit at this high, and we wait. Just trust me, you'll be fine. And when I'm back in Chicago, I feel it. Now checking the 4 hour, yes has already run the target. It's really obvious. I mean, I would like to see it break higher, but if it fails to do so, I have my break even there. Yeah, we are going to get stopped out here. I'm just going to close it. Break even. Sorry. A new day. So trade ended up becoming break even. So here we have a small 4 hour gap retracement. Let's take break price for this day. I would like to see it reject this 4 hour, probably go higher, 2 hour gap as well. So I just marked my draw SMT at these lows. You can see it right here. Now 5 minutes, we got a very beautiful inversion. So let's see if it goes higher. Oh, come on. Okay, the price is dropping. So 1 hour, wait, 2 hour actually. We've passed by this gap here. I mean, I would have loved to take it on the to take this inversion on the 2 minute, but this 15-minute gap, this 15-minute candle is so strong that I wouldn't like to take any longs. Let's just see. Do you have any other POI? Yeah, there is this here, and this here, and 9:30 opening high here, and the inversion 1 minute here, and we are in the macro. So let's try this out. $240, 2 minutes long for a 1.4 hour low hanging fruit objective. Yes, it's moving in a discouraging way because it's really low, and I will move to break even once this high here gets tapped into. This one will be great, even Thanos approved. Anyways, let's try it out. So 500 over, wait, I just did though, it's 2 minutes long. Why isn't it being put on the charts? Something's wrong with TradeZilla. Come on, let's refresh it. Okay, let's close half. My stop will be at the low here. Take profit at this high and wait. Yeah, we wait, and it explodes higher for a few minutes. I can't move to break even as of now. Wait and wait and wait and wait and wait and wait and wait. Okay, 15-minute gap retracement and 5-minute gap retracement. This could trigger the break even. Wait. Oh, come on. Banger. 1.4 hour trade. Anyways, PA in 2019 was really kind of slow, to be honest. But as long as it's delivering fine and we are just accordingly, it's great. So let's check the stats. So far I think we are like at a 50 point something win rate, 50.71 win rate. The inversion model is at 49.2 win rate, and I think sometimes the win rate is affected by some of my mistakes which I'm working to improve, but overall this is going great. Let's check out the reports as well before we end the session. Now we have May, lowest month. Wait, nah, I want to see inversion model 2019. Why was I about to say 2029? Bang, Thanos. It's a bang for sure. Anyways, you can see that lowest month was April. April lost way too much. I think we're in May now. Yeah, but when I come here, the things I want to check is the maximum losing days and maximum consecutive days, because that's what helps me to calculate how to behave with selling accounts. Because as of now, maximum consecutive losing days is 5, winning days is 4, so that's kind of good. Number of losing trades 35, winning trades 34. So winning trades are still a little bit lower than the winning trades, but 50-50, it's not bad. And with all the sessions, let's check the maximum losing days, max consecutive losing days. Sorry, max consecutive losing days is 7, winning days 20. Damn. Right? Where else? I think that will be all. Anyways, shout out to anyone who showed up in this session today. Shout out to Thanos, shout out to Zivi, shout out to Alex. Have a great time, y'all, and we shall make it. We will become profitable traders. Have a great day if you're in the day, or if you're in the night, have a great night. Stay blessed. Peace.